by the train tomorrow." The note of terms was plain, straightforward, and comprehensive at any rate. It informed me that Frederick Fairlie, Esquire, of Limmeridge House, Cumberland, wanted to engage the services of a thoroughly competent drawing-master. He was to superintend the instruction of 2 young ladies in the art of painting in watercolours, and he was to devote his leisure time afterwards to the business of repairing and mounting a valuable collection of drawings which had been suffered to fall into a condition of total neglect. The prospect, which this offer of an engagement held out, was certainly an attractive one. The employment was likely to be both easy and agreeable, and the terms, judging by my personal experience in my profession, were surprisingly liberal. I made my arrangements, unwillingly enough, for leaving London early the next day. Nothing remained to be done but bid my mother and Sarah goodbye. My mother and sister had spoken so many last words, and had begged me to wait another 5 minutes so many times, that it was nearly midnight when the servant locked the garden gate behind me. By the time I had arrived at the end of the road, I had become completely absorbed in my own fanciful visions of Limmeridge House, of Mr. Fairlie, and of the 2 ladies whose practice in the art of watercolour painting I was so soon to superintend. I had now arrived at that particular point of my walk where 4 roads met, when in one moment every drop of blood in my body was brought to a stop by the touch of a hand, laid lightly and suddenly on my shoulder from behind me. I turned on the instant, with my fingers tightening round the handle of my stick. There, in the middle of the broad, bright high road, there, as if it had that moment sprung out of the earth or dropped from the heaven, stood the figure of a solitary woman, dressed from head to foot in white garments, her hand pointing to the dark cloud over London as I faced her. "Is that the road to London?" she said. "Yes," I replied. "It leads to St. John's Wood and the Regent's Park. I was rather startled by your sudden appearance in the road." "You don't suspect me of doing anything wrong, do you? I have met with an accident. I am very unfortunate in being here alone so late. Why do you suspect me of doing wrong?" "Pray don't suppose that I have any idea of suspecting you," I said, "or any wish than to be of assistance to you if I can." "May I trust you?" she asked. "You may trust me for any harmless purpose," I said. "I have no right to ask you for any explanations. Tell me how I can help you, and if I can, I will." "You are very kind, and I am very, very thankful to have met you. If you could show me where to get a fly, and if you will only promise not to interfere with me, and to let me leave you when and how I please, I have a friend in London who will be glad to receive me. I want nothing else. Will you promise?" What could I do? Here was a stranger, utterly and helplessly at my mercy, and that stranger a forlorn woman. "Will you promise?" Yes. One word, the little familiar word that is on everybody's lips every hour in the day. Oh, me! And I tremble, now, when I write it. "I want to ask you something," she said suddenly. "Do you know many people in London? Many men of rank and title?" There was an unmistakable tone of suspicion in the strange question. "Many—" She came to a full stop and looked me searchingly in the face. "Many men of the rank of baronet?" Too much astonished to reply, I questioned her in my turn. "Why do you ask?" "Because I hope, for my own sake, there is one baronet that you don't know." "Will you tell me his name?" "I can't. I daren't. Don't make me talk of it," she answered. "I'm not fit now. I have been cruelly used and cruelly wronged. I sadly want to quiet myself if I can." "Do you live in London?"